everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack and today we have got a league game that potentially could win us the league title and our second leg against Monaco in the Champions League. We've played the three, as you can see I've already entered the match because I'm an idiot. We played the 3 games since you were last with us. We have picked up a loss against Monaco in that first leg. We beat Toulouse 4-0, Diogo getting a hat-trick and Paulo Jose getting a goal in that game. We then beat Auxerre, is that what it's said? 3-1, Paulo Jose, Panajola and Saidi getting the goals in that game. And then we got demolished by Monaco, if I'm honest. They completely deserved to win. We lost 2-1 to them, with Millet getting the goal in that game. But yeah, I mean, we got the away goal in the Champions League, so it's okay in that sense, but hopefully we can get a better showing in this game. Then they've got a surprise in their team, Monaco, as well. I didn't notice it until about 30 minutes into the game, and I was like, oh my god. This is the team we're going to go with, as I went through already into the game. Lafont in goal, Sahin, Topka, Mao, Fogler, I can never say his name, Panajoa, Kausia, that was butchered, Millet, Polini, Jose and Diogo up front. That was some terrible pronunciations of names there. Like I said, we could win the league today. I think it would require Monaco dropping points. We are 9 points clear with 4 games to go, 3 if you take away this one. So if we win and Monaco don't win, then we will win the league, which will be nice to see on video, even though we haven't done barely anything in the league, as we go 1-0 up. Paulo Jose getting his 32nd goal of the season, which is just excellent if you ask me. He's definitely a player that I'm looking to keep on when it comes to next season, because him and Diogo look really, really good. I'm not going to lie, they look fantastic. There was another one as well, I forgot his name. Doesn't look as good, but we got our budgets because we have qualified for the Champions League. Obviously, we got our budgets for next season. I think it was like £5 million wage budget, which is around the same as what we had when we came in. We just need to reduce that a little bit because Emre can bloody deal with a wage budget apparently. And we've got £184 million, I think it was, to spend. So there's going to be a lot of player turnover, I think, for our last season of this series, which I'm very excited about. We have gone 2-0 up now, which is excellent. We're just hoping on Monaco to drop those points. As you can see, there'll be 9 points to play, and we will be 11 points clear if everything stays the same. But I think Monaco would probably win because they looked a very good side, to say the least. A very, very good side. They have gone 1-0 up with Pellegrini. I'm hoping the surprise doesn't score. Let's say that much. That's not his name. The surprise is not his name. Oh, they have conceded though. But I hope he doesn't score to spoil the surprise, if you will. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I don't like. We were like 11 points clear when we joined PSG. So it was obvious that we were going to win the league unless I absolutely cocked it up somehow. But these players are far too good to not win the league. Simple as that. The one thing I said I thought about the first leg of the Champions League was I don't know what Emre was doing with the team, because like it seems like a quarter of the squad aren't registered for the Champions League, which is just strange. Just absolutely bonkers. One of our best centre-backs isn't registered for the Champions League, which I just can't get my head around why you would do that, because obviously it doesn't matter now with the registration, because unless he came in after the registration for the knockout rounds of the Champions League, I don't know. I really don't know. Polini's in here though, gets headed away. Yeah, but I really don't understand. Topku, he's the centre back I'm on about. He's one of our better centre backs, and he's not registered. It baffles me. It really does. It really does baffle me. We're 3-0 up in the first half. Where I assume Khan are near the bottom, are they? 15th, yeah. As expected. Next season is going to be very minimal league games, I think, because we should just smash every team. That's what I'm thinking. We smash every team. I said don't get complacent when we're 3-0 up. I probably should have praised them a little bit. In fact, I'm going to do that with a shout. Let's praise the boys. Because they're undefeated this season, which is expected. I think it was 30 wins, 5 draws, something like that. It said there 30 wins and 5 draws, 0 losses, 105 goals scored. So I assume it's going to be something similar to that next season. I'm just waiting for our first loss, if I'm honest. It might come at the end of the season when we play Monaco. But I think this will be our 58th game undefeated, which is quite impressive, if I'm honest. It really is quite impressive. Right, Diogo with a free kick here, whips it in. And there is the 4th goal. Mirko Mwah, scoring the goals in that game. Why was I don't know. It's coming to the end. I'm tired. All right, I'm just chatting out of my arse. I'm tired. I just wanted to carry on playing the season because we're so close, and my brain just isn't working. Come on, let's just end the game, please. I want to get into the Monaco game, into the more exciting game. Millet on the board, this left wing, he cuts inside to Calciala, to Jose. What can he do? Finds Calciala again. I know I'm butchering these names. I know. I just haven't got used to how to... I'm definitely not trying that again. I haven't got used to how I'm saying them. Alright? Alright. Deal with it. What? Alright. Don't score. That'd be really... Lafont. I think Lafont's... He came through the PSG youth ranks, didn't he? I haven't seen him. If I remember, he did come through the PSG... Oh, he didn't. Came through the Toulouse youth ranks. Doesn't even play at PSG this season. In real life. Plays at Fiorentina. Which is interesting. I thought he was... Is he a French lad? He is, because he came through the Toulouse ranks. 300k a week. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. There's some high-paid keepers that I've had. I think Donnarumma was on like 425k a week at Milan. Right. Batista. Clever Batista. He walks for miles inside these pits of danger. Right. No one will get that. If you don't follow wrestling, you won't get that. But if you do follow wrestling, check out the podcast I'm on. Bad Bookers Wrestling Podcast. The link's always in the description, and it's always in the end screen as well. I'm good, aren't I? I'm good at plugging things. Right. I think Monaco have gone 2-1 down. They have gone 2-1 down. So, perfect. Are they bottling a challenge? I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because we would just carry on winning. Saidi on the ball. He's the other striker that I was talking about earlier on. He hasn't really... He was one of my... When I sorted out the team when I first joined PSG, he was my second choice striker behind Jose, and he just hasn't played particularly well. Diogo's definitely outclassed him in that sense. But with 10 minutes to go, I'm going to praise the boys again. Why the hell not? 4-0 up. Cruising to the title. Monaco have to score 2 goals in the last 9 minutes or so, plus added on time, to try and mount a comeback. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It'd be a really good episode if we can win the league and then beat Monaco to get into the Champions League final. That'd be. Oh, I'd love that. And that will be the 4-time whistle, and that will be the league title. I don't know if we're going to get the league title. I'm going to go into director mode. I'm like John Terry in it. Like, just celebrate winning the league, even though it wasn't me that did it. Like, ooh, lads. Monaco have equalised, so they might pick up a late winner and, you know, ruin our day, ruin our going into 3D for no apparent reason. Just chilling with the ball. There we go. We have won the league, and there's our celebrations. Confirmation that we've won the league. Look at him, he's doing a lovely dance. No one likes him. He's on his own. Fantastic. 4-0 win. Sealed the title with ease. And I can say that was a very good performance. And we can go into the Monaco second leg with a load of confidence. I shall see if that's in a second. There we go. Not 58, like I said earlier. 60 games unbeaten. Over 2 years they've been unbeaten in the league, which, I mean, even if it is a PSG side, that's no mean feat. 60 games unbeaten kind of shows how weak the French league is, really, doesn't it? Bit unfortunate, but there you go. PSG dominant in France. Who would have guessed it? Right, we are here for the second leg of the Monaco game. Remember, we're 2-1 down, but we have got that away goal. This is the team we're going to go with. Lafont in goal, Sahin, Mao. Yeah, it's Mao. I'm going to go with Mao. Hannes and Vogler. Penajoa in the middle with Cagiola, Mustafic and Pellini on the wings with Paolo Josi and Diogo up front. I give up. I just give up with names. We're still in 3D. Right. Have you seen the surprise yet? Have you seen the surprise? If you've only started watching this on the PSG or the AC Milan part of this journey, if you will, you won't know who this kid is. But if you've watched since the start, you'll know who he is. Let's go back to 2D because 2D is life. Yeah, you'll know who he is. I'll just wait until unless he gets the ball. It's our boy Sesh. If you've watched since the start, you'll know who Sesh is. We had him all that time ago in the Maribor save. He was our Albanian wonder kid, and he's done it. We got him when he was a young, plucky 17-year-old. We had him for one season and one game, and we sold him on to Leicester for £5 million. And we were sad. We didn't really want to let him go, but we were sad. But he's done bits for himself, kind of, not in ratings. But he's played in the Premier League for Leicester, and now he's at Monaco after a £40.5 million transfer, which I think I put like a £50 million, 50% sell-on fee on his deal when it was Maribor. So Maribor would have got £20 million from that deal, if that's correct, if I did remember on doing that. So I can pick players out, boys. I can pick players out. Handball. He's another former player. We had him on loan at Anderlecht, I think it is. I can't remember if my mouse could stop playing up. Oh, is it a different one? No, we had him on loan at Anderlecht when he was a Lyon player. Okay. And now he's at Ajax. So Monaco got a couple of our former players, if you will. No one else I recognise, though, to be fair. But I literally saw, like, just Sesh. I can't remember what his actual name is. It was some Albanian name, which I wouldn't... You know how bad I am, just this name. So an Albanian name, not got a hope in hell. So I renamed him Sesh. And I was like, yes, this kid, he's going to go places. And 30 minutes into the first leg, I was like, oh my God. My face was like, ah. If you're just listening, we have gone 1-0 up. Diogo getting the goal for us. So that means at this moment in time, we are going to the Champions League final. And to the promised land, if you will. Remember, did I say it earlier in this episode or last episode? I can't remember. That I will be doing a one last season next season if we do win the Champions League. Obviously, if we don't win the Champions League, I'll carry on until we do win the Champions League. But I think, as I explained it in the last episode, I think I said that even if we don't win the Champions League, we will only do the one season. I'll go on until I win the Champions League, but if we win it this year, I'll do one last season with PSG, because coming into a club when they're already in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, that's a bit like, and then just ending the series, that's just a bit silly, really. So we're going to do, if we win the Champions League, we're going to do one last season with PSG. So we go 2-0 up. Paulo Jose getting his 33rd goal of the season. So yeah, that distracts me. If we win the Champions League, one final season with PSG to see if we can win everything. And then, I think this is coming out, right, it's the 15th of May when I'm recording this, and I think this is coming out around the 15th of June. So that's how far in advance I am, considering I release 5 videos a day, like a week. This is how far in advance I am. And so Football Manager usually comes out the first weekend of November, if I've got that correct, if I can remember stuff. So November time, Football Manager, what the hell was that? Don't score an away goal. That was so bad. They've cancelled out our away goal. The defenders at the halfway line were just pissing about with it. What was Meow doing there? Meow. Meow, fucking hell. We're going to make some substitutions. Jose is injured, so we bring on Seidel. Seidel, he's not an owl, it's an I in it. Seidi. Kekler can come off for Walkins, because Walkins has done alright when he's played for us, to be fair. And left winger Millet can come on as well. We need a goal. If we don't want this to go to extra time, we need a goal. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, just in case we don't get that goal. 10 minutes to go. We have got to score if we don't want it to go to extra time. It's just nervy. Nervy. Oh, there's a minute left and there's a highlight to Monaco, but we have got the ball back as it was a throw-in, to be fair. Saidi making a looping run forward. Saidi crosses it into Walkins, but can't quite get him. It overruns it. Back into the middle, gets cleared. Sahin, the left-back, in the middle for some reason. Walkins finds Vogler on this right-hand side, crosses it into Miller. It gets put into the middle. What's going on? We're just camping out in their box. Sahin finds Penajoa, finds Walkins, has a shot, and it's just gone wide. I thought that was in for a second. I thought that was in. There's 2 minutes left even, and it looks like we are going to go to extra time. They beat us 2-1 at their place. We have beaten them 2-1 at our place, which means that extra time is required. I'm going to go passionate. Don't let this slip away now. We are the better team. Could say we're the better team, yes, granted. This is nervy. This is nervy. I don't know if you've got a fourth substitution available in the Champions League. I'm not too sure. Walkins whips in a ball. It's gone in. Diogo scored. It's gone into the back of the net. I just went silent there because I thought, oh, it's definitely offside. But Diogo has got his second goal of the game, is it? And we have gone 3-1 up, 4-3 on aggregate. Diogo with a second goal of the game. If they get another goal, that means they're going through on away goals. That's the worrying thing. So if they score, we have to score twice. Oh no. And they're going forward, but we got the ball back. Millet to Sahin. Come on, boys, just don't concede. Just don't concede. If we're going to concede, score a goal before they score, just to make my life easier. Paulini runs into the box. Sesh picks up, gets cleared. We need to win this back. We do. Walkins to Penajoa to Diogo. Can he play it out wide? He doesn't need to. He runs that wide. Whips it in, and it gets cleared for a corner. I don't know what to say. Praise with 2 goals up, or 1 goal on aggregate. Praise probably wasn't the... Oh, saved by the keeper. I can't get my words out. Paulini on the wing gets blocked. Monaco on a counter-attack here. It's 2 against 4, but Pingu is on the ball. It's Pingo, but we're going to say it's Pingu. And it gets deflected out for a throw-in. I do not like this whatsoever. Just before half-time, is this an actual highlight? Or is this just like an end-of-half highlight? Sesh on the ball, edge of the box, crossed in, and they've scored. That means we have to score 2 goals if we want to go through the final. Oh, no, 1 goal. We just need to score 1 goal. Right, I forgot we scored the 3rd. We just need to score 1 goal. I'm going absolutely mental here. Right, extra time. Second half of extra time even. Come on, boys. We need to score again if we want to go through. We have to go attacking and push forwards. I knew praise was the worst thing to do. It's just running away. Nothing's happening. Right. Let's get everyone forward. Let's just push everyone forward a bit. You can't play camps for whatever reason. You can just about do defensive mid. We'll put you on as a half-back. And we'll put you on attacking and you on attacking. I'm assuming we're not going to get a 3rd substitution. No, we're not going to get a 4th substitution even. And with, what's that, 6 minutes to go, confirm the changes. We've just got to go for it. Very attacking. Confirm the changes. Yes. Yes. There wasn't a goal. I'm so confused. I don't think we're going to do it, boys. I don't think we're going to do it. I think they've done us over here on away goals. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. So, next season is potentially might not be our last season. Obviously, if we win the Champions League next season, it will be our last season. But at this point, we have been knocked out of the Champions League by rivals Monaco. We might have won the league, but they've got the last laugh by knocking us out of the Champions League. Our former player scored as well. Devastated. Absolutely devastated. Was it 2 counter-attacking goals as well? Just done us over there. We won on the night. But the 2 away goals has cost us there. That's a shame. Right. Is there much point showing anything else of the season? I don't think there is. Because we've won the league. No, I think we just come back next season to say, look, this is what we've won if we win the cup. We've obviously already won the league. There's no point showing you the rest of the season because we haven't done anything else in the cup, if you get what I mean. Like, we're just picking up wins that Emre essentially won. This is, so as you see, £186 million we got to spend. 5 million, so we're going to sort out the wage budget, we're going to sort out the squad, and we're going to come back next season to win the Champions League. It's not guaranteed that it's going to be our final season next season, but it could well be if we win the Champions League. We're going to give it a shot. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the season on that note. Now that we're not going to come back to the Champions League final, there's not much point coming back at all until the next season. I hope you're all alright with that. Or should we come back for the final? No, we're going to save it for next season. The next episode of this will be the full season, season 1 properly, of PSG. And we'll have a load of transfers for you. And hopefully we'll be one of the best squads in the world. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you again in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.